Shalom. First and foremost, like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, or Karkadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great wisdom, preaching this word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And I say shalom to you Akim out there. And this is a sit-down lesson for In the News of November 10th, 2022. On this Thursday morning, 10:22 a.m. Central Standard Time. And this is a news article for In the News. This is from the JerusalemPost.com and by Reuters and published November 10th, 2022 at 10:10. 10:10, called Allah Yabashim Shai. And a highlight of this news article, and it reads from the Jerusalem Post for In the News, November 10th. Hurricane Nicole makes a landfall along the east coast of Florida, the U.S. NHC says. Hurricane Nicole has made landfall along the east coast of Florida just south of Vero Beach, the National Hurricane Center. The NHC says on Thursday the hurricane is about 15 miles, 25 kilometers of north-northwest of Fort Pierce, Florida, is carrying a maximum sustaining of 75 winds per hour, 120 kilometers per hour, the Miami-based heat forecast says. And go to another news article. And this is an earthquake over there in India. And this is an earthquake in India. And this is once again published by Jerusalem Post, November 10th, 2022, by Reuters. And a highlight of this news article, and it reads, earthquake of a magnitude of 5.6 struck northeast India, the EMSC reports. An earthquake of a magnitude of 5.6 struck the northeastern Slovakia, India state of Arakal, if I pronounced that right, or Pradesh on Thursday. The European Mediterranean Seismological Center says the quake was at a depth of 2 kilometers, 1.24 miles, the EMSC says. And this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars in the people in the world. And that's what we're seeing. I did a previous video. It was a 6.0 magnitude of an earthquake. I forgot what country it was. And then there was another one of a 5.7. So you've been seeing these earthquakes in diverse places. You know, these been increasing. You know, that shows you in the 2nd Ezra 9:2. You know, the Heavenly Father is definitely visiting this place with earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes, tsunamis, landslide, mudslides, heavy floodings, heavy droughts, you know. And since I spoke of that, I'm going to bring that out. 2nd Ezra, go back a verse, because I was on 2nd Ezra 9:3. Now this is 2nd Ezra 9:2. Then shalt thou understand that it is a very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made, right? Because the Heavenly Father is definitely visiting in this place which he made. And that's why, you know, like I mentioned again, with the heavy earthquakes in diverse places, heavy floodings, tsunamis, earthquakes in diverse places, landslides, these high increased magnitudes of these earthquakes starting to increase because they've been increasing for the past couple of days, and I've been doing videos on it, covering it, stories when it comes to the weather and the earthquakes in diverse places, and that's what's been increasing now, so more than ever. It's been increasing from say October to September, and now all the way into November, because you're going to see more continuous increasing of earthquakes in diverse places around the world. And you're going to see more hurricanes, tsunami warnings, heavy floodings, landslides, and these things gonna increase. And I'm gonna bring out Luke 21:11. Then I'm gonna close up the list for in the news on November the 10th, 2022, on this Thursday. And this is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 11. And great earthquakes shall there be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. Right, because what day before yesterday you had the blood moon on the election day. That was spiritual. Then you have an increase of famines and pestilence, and it was another report came out about like a couple of days ago, that triple demic. They said it was gonna come with the flu season, and the cases starting to go up with that word 19, if you know what I mean. So hey, that's the famines and the pestilence increasing, the great signs. We see the blood moons. Seeing many other different things as well too on the planet Earth. And then you're seeing the increase of magnitudes of earthquakes in diverse places, because it's a balanced scale. You're gonna have times where you might have a magnitude of an earthquake of a 5.6, 6.0, 4.6. From a scale of 3.6 to potentially 6.3 or 6.9 or potentially 7.0 or 7.1. So that's why you've been seeing in large number and of a balanced scale of these earthquakes in diverse places around the world. You've been seeing these heavy floodings, heavy tornadoes, earthquakes in diverse places, shaking this planet Earth. And that's why I brought out 2 Ezra 9:2. What the highest to visit the place which he made. Yahweh Shem Shai is definitely doing it. And he's going to continue so forth to do that. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Shai. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Akarkadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, preaching this word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And until next time, I will say shalom and a ball.